And we are live. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us on Spillin the Disney Tea. We are happy to be back. I'm fighting a cold, but we're all happy to be back here. So we've got some great topics to talk about tonight, and I am happy to have all of our gang back together here. We have Christy back with us for a little bit this evening. And then we have Nikki from Death Star Diva. And then, of course, we have Taylor and Kelly from the Mickey Bunch. And let me just say hi to everybody in chat really quick. So we have the Disney Housewife. We have Cindy, Just Another Disner, Birdwell, Tiffy Bell, Jeff Resendez, Mar, and hey, the Kilt Guy. Thanks, everybody, for coming in to chat. We appreciate you. So, oh, hey, Candy Mom.
Hey, Cynthia.
So what we're going to do is we do have a topic tonight that we're going to go over in a little bit here, but I want to get into a couple different pieces of sort of tea that we were just talking about and thought would make some interesting conversation. So the first thing I was mentioning, or not the first thing, but the first thing I'm going to bring up is that I just found out that the character, the child, or Baby Yoda, as we know it, is actually going to be available and coming to a Build-A-Bear workshop. And I know they're putting, isn't there one, where is one? They used to have one in downtown Disney, but I don't think they still have it there, right?
They moved it to the one at Knott's Berry Farm, and it has been announced that the Knott's Berry Farm location will not have the child. So, because it's a competitor kind of thing. So, yeah, they will not have the child at the Knott's Berry Farm location, but they will have it at other Build-A-Bear locations in the area. So, yeah.
You know, this is not on topic, off topic, but our Walmart here in Daytona Beach actually put in a Build-A-Bear. A full Build-A-Bear is in our Walmart. I guess there's 5 around the nation. And it's actually kind of brilliant, I think, because people are going to the mall less, but people are not going to Walmart or Target. So I took Kennedy and Dylan there, and, you know, it was like just like the ones at the mall, but it's in Walmart. So anyway, I'm excited. I'll definitely be taking whichever kiddo is with me to go get one. So
yeah, the coolest thing is that today I actually watched a video that the Kilt Guy sent me, and it was talking about all of the merch and everything from Mandalorian that's coming out. So they're having magic bands that are coming out. They actually have.
They already came out.
Yeah, we have them here in Disney World.
And the new shirts came out and everything. There's a really cute children's one, which I like more than the adult one, which I'll probably buy in an extra large. Because the little kids one actually has like full Baby Yoda, not just that weird head.
The spirit jersey is a little creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they have Ahsoka Tano ears that came out. They have a large size child. What they showed is that he's actually in his carrier, and it's about $60. And he makes like sounds and stuff like that. The Build-A-Bear one I thought was really cute because it does play the theme song from The Mandalorian, but also if you push the other hand, he like makes baby sounds and stuff like that. So I really like that aspect of it.
Balloon ears.
What is it?
Those are the new balloon ears that just got released today.
Balloon ears, they light up.
Oh, no.
They're really cute.
Yeah, they just got released today at Disneyland.
You know, what I don't like is there's no bow in the middle.
I'm probably going to add a bow.
I'll have Taylor add a bow. Because I do not like the ones without a bow. And I know it's so that like men can wear them. But I'm so sorry, men quit wearing headbands. That's my thought on that.
Yeah. So I like the light up aspect of it. But yeah, it does need a bow. And then
Absolutely.
Yeah, they also have another Mandalorian or another child, and that is from the Hasbro company. That's the one that I actually pre-ordered a while ago, and it's coming out in May. So that one's a different version of it. There's one, I think it's the Disney one, the one that Disney shop, their Shop Disney is going to release.
Oh.
His nails look a little long and look a little weird. I'm not sure about that one. I think that's the only one that I'm not too happy about. But the child that the Build-A-Bear is doing and the child that Hasbro is doing, I like their versions better. I think
look we more... have different opinions. I like the one, like that expensive one that Disney put out. I think it's really cute. But the like Build-A-Bear, I was like, damn, that ugly.
Yeah, he has this little thing in the middle of his head, though. That's the one thing I don't like. So
yeah,
I think what I'm gonna
creepy.
do,
like
yeah,
little creepy.
Like I'm not sleeping with that thing.
Yeah, I like the sound bites that it comes with. I don't like the look of it, the facial features. So I think I'm going to like just go to Build-A-Bear and get the sound bites and sew them into my
that's smart.
child that I'm getting.
Oh yeah, that is pretty smart.
Yeah, because the Hasbro version is really nice. Like they put a lot of work into that.
Wow, that's cool.
It's heard that they might bring the child and the Mandalorian to Disney World.
Yes.
As far as like, you mean like a meet and greet or?
Yeah.
Oh wow. That's
I
cool.
would assume it would probably be like Groot and Star-Lord. Because like Groot is a little like animatronic thing and it's really cute. And then you've got the one cast member.
Yeah, so they already were talking about the meet and greets over here at Disneyland. I don't know when they're going to release or have it available, but a lot of times it's just like a surprise. They show up because like the balloons were talked about yesterday. Everybody was like, "Oh, the balloon ears, the balloon ears."
And they're out today.
They're coming out soon, and then it's like today
they
they
came
were
out
there.
today.
Yeah.
They were in the Emporium on Main Street today.
Yeah.
Oh, were they? Nice.
Yes. I'm gonna buy a pair tomorrow.
Thank you so much, Sophia.
Pick up tomorrow, so message her.
Yeah, I love the fact that I finally got to ride Rise of the Resistance. It was amazing. I cried. There's a whole video on it.
Yeah, it looks like a couple people have seen it and they're commenting here. So
it was amazing. Like I'm still kind of tearing up just thinking about it. It's definitely not a ride. It's an experience. So,
oh yeah,
I haven't had a chance to ride it. Oh my gosh! And
I'm
excited
to eat at Regal Eagle. Has anybody seen that?
What?
Regal Eagle in the Epcot World Showcase. It's the new America Pavilion quick service, but it looks like something you'd find at Disneyland. Everything is like super like done right there, and it looks really good. It's like American food, so like barbecue pork, ribs, that kind of thing. Onion rings.
And it's all themed on Muppets and like particularly that American Eagle guy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's really cool. The food looks super good. I'm gonna drag Dylan there tomorrow.
Hey, I thought we were going on Wednesday.
We're going somewhere tomorrow, Dylan.
So I have some tea to spill. It's I guess you could say it's kind of Disney related. Because Disneyland's mentioned in the whole thing. But there's like this viral video that's going out right now of this 9-year-old boy who's being bullied. He has dwarfism and like everybody's like, you know, they had like a huge outpouring. There's comedian Brad Williams, who also has dwarfism. He actually decided to create a GoFundMe account in order to raise money to send him to Disneyland for a weekend or whatever. They raised well over the amount that they were planning on raising.
$60,000 is what he got.
Wait, didn't this video just hit like yesterday and they've already raised that money?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's $60,000, and then he's like, "Hey, I finessed you all," and everybody found his account, and he's posing on cars, and turns out he is not 9 years old. He's an adult. He just has dwarfism, and he finessed everybody for a big scam to get money.
No, he's actually
He's not 9 years old.
That's the key.
It's kind of like
the drama, and that's the key.
Not been on my phone.
I'm gonna say it. I think that the girl on Dr. Phil that has the same case of dwarfism is like this one, where she came over from like Russia and she looked like a child, but she had already gone through puberty, and she was trying to say she was like 4 years old.
I understand
look
that
like
one,
children, but they're
everybody's
not.
jumping to conclusions. One person put out there that he's 18 years old because they found an Instagram photo of his brother's birthday where they were taking photos in front of a big 18. People are rumor milling that around and saying he's not 9, he's 18 years old. The fact of the matter is, a lot of people in Australia and stuff have reached out to him years before this. They've raised money, they've raised funds to help him out and stuff. So he has money. The BMW that he's standing on is his mother's car. The clothes that he has and stuff is donated to him from other companies and stuff like that. So he has an Instagram account. He is Insta famous. His mom is doing that because he does suffer from depression, wants to commit suicide and all that stuff because of the bullying that he's been getting. So she feels like if that's helping him in any way, then so be it. They've never once said that they're homeless. They've never once said that they're poor. They didn't ask for this money. The comedian came forward to do this, to send him to Disneyland as a good gesture. So that's not like they need the money. And the $10,000 that they're getting
bullied at school.
He is getting bullied at school. He's getting bullied at school, and now he's getting bullied on social media because somebody decided to put out this thing saying he's 18 years old. He's not 18. If you look at his mom's account, if you look at his sister's account, if you look at other people's account and actually do research, you will find out he is 9 years old. He is 9 years old. I literally went through the whole thing of researching everything. I reached out to Brad Williams, the comedian, and asked him, like, I want clarification on this because I actually wanted to step forward with a couple of my cast member friends and do something special for him while he's here. He's 9 years old. Because he has an Instagram account and does all that stuff doesn't mean that he's 18. It doesn't mean that he's poor. And that he's flexing and finessing just to get money, because to be honest, the money is not going to him. He's getting a $10,000 trip to Disneyland. Everything else that's being donated is going towards an anti-bullying campaign.
He could make it look a little less suspicious by posting like things maybe.
That's true. I agree.
If he is 9 years old, then there's clearly someone, a teenager, running it.
It's
and
his
also his tweets are out there saying, I finessed you all, thanks for the vacation. So if he is 9 years old, he's not doing good for himself. If he is really having bullying issues, then he's not helping himself because he's out there making a total ASSPT out of himself, and he's not helping himself.
Well, the rumors that I've been hearing is that the Twitter account
is flexing expensive items, kind of like an I'm better than you type of a thing. Like even more than that girl, I forget her name, but the one that does the raunchy videos who's actually like 9. Yeah, like he's not helping himself.
Yeah, the Instagram account is
saying, "Hey, I finessed you all. Thanks for the vacation." Is not helping your case
that
if you're
Twitter,
trying to say you are
from what I've heard, the Twitter account is a fake account. That's been, again, rumor milled out there and pushed out there for people to say, like, this kid's not, really 9 years old. He's really 18 years old. I went back to 2015 on his sister's Instagram account, and there's photos of him when he's 4 years old. His mom, whenever he just turned 9, was like, happy 9th birthday to my baby boy, all this stuff. So if you look and actually do the research, he's 9 years old. Yes, he has an Instagram that's a little questionable.
They're not helping themselves.
Yeah, the Instagram account, I think, is a little
is authentic, is not helping himself at all.
Yeah. The Instagram account, I do agree that, like, it's a little. But to be honest with you, how many people do we know that have Instagram accounts that make their life look so glamorous, and that they go on all these trips and they do all this stuff and they're flexing here and they're flexing there? And to be honest with you, I bet you they don't even have all of that. There's so many Instagram accounts out there that are so fake, that are so photoshopped, and they're doing it just for attention and for views. His oldest sister, who just recently had a baby, she's the one that's been pushing this whole like Instagram thing in the first place. I mean, if you look at her Instagram account is full with stuff, but she's an actress in Australia or something. So she's got like her Instagram account is just nothing but like a million selfies of her. So I don't think that that it's I like honestly like whether I know he's not I know he's not 18, but whether he was or whether he wasn't, the bullying that he's getting now on social media is probably making the situation even worse. Everybody should step back and kind of like let things happen the way that they're going to happen. Obviously, you know, Brad Williams, the comedian, has looked into this. He's talked to him on Snapchat or like the FaceTime or whatever. He's reached out to him. There's tons of other Australian celebrities and stuff that can vouch for him and say, yes, he's 9 years old. So this one person that decided to go, oh, his Instagram looks fake and he's flexing and, you know, they're doing this whole happy birthday, whatever. You know, it's a fake account. He's 18 years old. No, he's not 18. You got the 18 from the photo that he's taking in front of an 18 number at his brother's birthday party. So I just think people need to like not, because honestly, they're making it worse and they're bullying him even more. And if he's not, you know, like going through what he's going through already, just imagine what his family is going through now that all this stuff is coming out and people are trying to say all this stuff about him. So I just really think that people take one thing that they see and blow it out of proportion and jump to conclusions. It only takes one person to make a fake accusation about somebody, and all of a sudden it spreads like wildfire. I've seen it personally in our own Disney YouTube community of people in our Disney community, sad to say, are attacking one particular YouTuber because one person made an accusation about him, and now he's being slandered all across the Disney community. You know, and it's sad to see. It is truly sad. You know, I've reached out to him personally and told him, you know, I don't care what, you know, other people say, you know, I'm here for you. I'm in your corner. If you need to talk, if you need anything, I've reached out to his mom and I've talked to her as well. It's really sad. And this kid has autism. So they're bullying a kid with autism, and it's really sad. And the Disney community itself, I think, you know, we're here to spread magic. We're here to spread love. We're here to spread unity and community. And it's kind of sad to see that there's certain ones that are just really, really mean and have other intentions. And it's pretty sad.
Unfortunately, that's the way of the world. Sometimes we can't get around it, but we can only spread the peace and love on our end. So
yep. Spread love and magic, guys.
Yep. I had one other little interesting piece of information, and this one's really in favor for you, Kelly, that I had come across that I thought would be kind of cool to talk about. And is I found some information that on the Pirates of the Caribbean ride, if you really pay attention while you're riding through the ride, that it's literally, I'm looking at my notes, it's literally the same exact 5 to 6 different pirate faces, but just in different clothing. So I don't know if anyone's ever noticed that, but I found it in one of those like fact type of things, little secret hidden facts at Disneyland or Disney kind of articles. And that one I came across and I thought, oh, I've got to say this for Kelly.
I think you're probably right, because those faces are, but I know the original faces were actually based on people that were working on the ride, either in costuming or engineering or imagineering or in the music. Like I believe there's one that looks like Mark Davis, and there's one that's supposed to look like Walt, and there's, you know, so they are they're faces that are supposed to resemble the people that actually worked on the ride.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
I have heard too that you know, the face might be in this scene and then it might be in the background of another scene. But I mean, the main one, I would say there's more than 5 or 6 faces, because you just think about the ones that really stand out.
Yeah.
You know, like Carlos, don't be chicken. You know, you don't really
Yeah.
see anywhere else, or you know, the three singing with the donkey, and you know, but I would believe that's true because there's just so many pirates, right?
Yeah.
You know what I just found out about Pirates of the Caribbean that I never knew of before is that in the part where they have the prison or the jail underneath, and they've got the pirates that are like trying to coax the dog to get the keys to the cell.
Yeah.
If you look, like, before you even get to that scene, there's like jail cells on the side. There's a door that's open.
Oh, really?
Honestly, if the pirates would just walk down, they could get out.
I hadn't caught that part.
I never noticed that until like the other day whenever I was on the ride with my cast member friend, and he pointed it out to me, and I was like, wait, what? Oh my
Wow.
God, there's a door that's open. I'm like, yeah, they can literally just walk down and get out.
That's funny. Welcome in.
That is funny. You know, a ride is so much different at Disneyland that because the jail scene, you know, at Disneyland they have the hanging skeletons, and you know, it's just so more elaborate than the one here at Disney World. The fire is going, and
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
I'll have to. We were supposed to ride it yesterday, but it was broken down, so we didn't get to ride it. But
Yeah, you'll have to record the one in Walt Disney World, and I'll do the one here in Disneyland, and we'll see. We'll show everybody that like the gates open.
When we come back together next week, you guys can both report on the difference.
We'll do a status update.
I have 5 days off this week, so because Taylor's going to be heading back to Arizona on the 2nd, I think. And then Nikki, she's going to be in your neck of the woods on the 7th, no, the 9th? 9th to the 11th. The 9th to the 11th, she's going to be at Disneyland. So you two will have to get together and
yes, for sure.
And they're gonna do up Disneyland. So jealous. I'm out for 5 days, so we're gonna be going to the parks most of the days and be doing some fun stuff. So
that's so cool.
Anyway,
I've seen a few other people join the chat, so I just want to say hi and welcome to Jim at More Sunshine, please. Birdwell 2427, Pass Holder Trav, Myers and the Mouse, Timothy Rainwaters. Thanks everybody for coming in. Okay, so let's see. We're a little early, but I think we can go into our couples because it might take a little bit. So tonight's topic, everyone, and feel free to let us know in the chat as well. I know Kelly posted that a little bit ago, so let us know who your top 5 favorite Disney couples or duos or any kind of like partner combination ships, Disney related. Like which ones are your top like 5 or so? So. Christy, I don't know if you're prepared or if you want to start us off on that.
Do you like my expression as soon as you said my name?
All I saw was the top of your head and it went, hello?
Couples, I guess, just
or duos, yeah, anything.
These two.
Ah, okay, Flynn and Rapunzel.
Yeah.
Got it.
Sorry.
That's okay. So is that your only one, or do you have any other ones?
I'm a sidekick person, so I don't really have like duos unless you count Lumiere and Cogsworth, because that's still a duo.
Yeah, no,
they're a dynamic duo.
But I'm definitely a sidekick person when it comes to any kind of movie that is couple related, because I'm not really big on princesses or anything like that. So I do like these two because they're hilarious.
Okay, all right. Well,
I think Flynn Rider is always a good choice. Always a good choice, Flynn Rider. Whatever girl he's with.
Okay, Kelly.
He's yummy, delicious. So yes, Flynn Rider is always a yes.
All right, Kelly, give us your list then. Aside from Flynn,
I'll give you one. I think we should round robin it and do one. But I think, oh goodness, Oh, I just went out of 5, right? Well, I got to go with Carl and Ellie.
We can't really round robin it because Christy only has one.
Oh, we only have one? I thought we have one.
So do 5.
I mean, I can try to think of another one.
The first 5 minutes of Up is probably the most romantic, most like heartbreaking of any movie ever. It's just awesome. And then, we just need more Ellie.
Yeah.
So I just love Carl and Ellie.
I like Eric. He's a hottie.
Oh yeah. That's a good one too.
He's a hot.
Face on it.
Nice.
Yeah. Eric and Ariel, they're a good couple. So.
Oh yeah. That's one of mine actually. So I'll skip that one when I go on my turn.
Senior Family Adventures. I totally agree. Half the princes have no personality. That's some tea.
Some of them don't need it.
Wow.
Some of them are just good to look at.
Some of them just need the smolder and that's it.
That's just a smolder. Smolder my way, baby.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
And I mean, the less they speak, the better I'm.
Oh my goodness.
Come on, girls.
There's that tea right there.
Does that cross over to real life people too?
Yeah.
Yes, that's what I was.
I'm going to quote Elvis here. A little less conversation.
A little more action.
Action.
Elvis, yes.
A little more action, please.
Yep. Oh my goodness.
That's hilarious.
Scotty, are you taking notes?
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
Woo.
This is the best show on YouTube, I'm telling you.
Definitely not children friendly.
Okay.
We mean like action figures.
Okay, Allie, how about you?
Oh, for some reason I missed Nikki's. Did you say one, Nikki?
Oh, I'm
No.
sorry.
Oh, what is yours?
Yeah, I'm just gonna do my top 5 and just get it over with.
Okay.
So Naveen and Tiana are my top 2 favorites, are my top favorite. Then Lady and the Tramp, Carl and Ellie, Wally and Eva, and Meg and Hercules.
Yes. That's
Nice.
another one that don't need to speak much.
Well, mine can definitely speak all they want, and I'm going to go with the one that you may not think of that I'm going to throw out there on my list. So mine, and remember I said duos and can be any kind of partner. Mine is going to be Thor and his hammer.
Wow.
Thor, yes, and his hammer.
Mjolnir.
Bring the electricity, baby.
Absolutely. I'm crossing off my list now, but yeah.
Thunder and lightning. There you go.
All right. So I don't know that Christy has another one to round robin this. So
I can just go with some, I guess. I'm going to go with Tony Stark and Pepper Potts.
Oh,
Nice.
I mentioned that one because in the comic series or whatever, he doesn't end up with Pepper. Like, he ends up with Happy's, or she ends up with Happy. So I kind of always disassociate that because in the movies they have them together. But
The movie is based off of a different comic.
yeah, it's true.
Based off the Ultimate Avengers.
Sorry, I'm reading Valerie's comment, but I don't know that it's hit the oh, here we go. Once he's okay, it's her son says it's okay. I could marry Thor. Yeah, for sure. Oh,
Yes. 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 Yes.
Heather. She's like, which hammer? I can't. Stop it, Heather. Oh my goodness.
Now, are we talking? Are we talking like fat Thor, or are we talking skinny Thor?
Oh, no.
I don't
Literally, I
think
would
in
take
any way
either
he
if it was Chris
shows up.
Hemsworth. If it was Chris Hemsworth, I'd
Dad
take.
bod, or
But yeah, I'm gonna say, the thin Thor. But I would take either.
okay.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. Oops. What'd I do? I was trying to take one off and it comes back on. Okay. So whose turn is it now? So Kelly, what's your next one?
I'm gonna go classic here and go with Robin Hood and Maid Marian. I love them as a couple. Their little dancing scene, I just love that movie, and so I'm gonna say Robin Hood and Maid Marian.
All right.
We're going for another hottie. I like Prince Philip
Okay.
It's supposed to be a couple. You have to say who.
and Ariel. I mean, not Ariel. Aurora. I mean, it's the men that matter.
Okay.
Philip is brave and
like
a cutie patootie. So,
he has a-
And
he
he
very nice
actually
voice.
speaks, and it's like,
yeah. He's got a nice singing voice.
Okay.
I get it.
All right. I forgot you did all yours already, Nikki. So let me go with my next one. So again, I'm going to save my typical for the last. So my next one is going to be Mike and Sully. And again, this is just duos, couples, partners, kind of thing. I love Mike and Sully.
Nice.
I'm going to go with Captain America and Bucky Barnes.
Okay.
Ooh,
Nice.
Winter Soldier.
Right?
Kelly, you're cracking me up.
Now I can get behind that one.
Oh my goodness.
Go ahead.
Well, if we're talking hot dudes, we've mentioned Hercules. I think you have to say Tarzan. Tarzan and Jane.
No.
Tarzan. Especially Tarzan at the meet and greet.
We were talking about that yesterday.
I've never, it's funny.
But, yes, I love Tarzan, and the movie's really good. I love the movie.
I've never thought Tarzan was attractive, and that's because back in the day, I used to date this guy who was not very bright in the head. He was kind of like Tarzan, where when he's trying to learn all the stuff, and you're just like, great body, just not too bright up here. So I never found Tarzan very attractive. Because I was like, nope.
Prince Edward from Enchanted. Killer stuff right there. Extra hotties. Actually human. Prince Edward from Enchanted.
Yes. I
Three
love
flame
that.
emojis there. Ooh, yes.
God.
That's the thirsty ones in there.
That is a great movie.
Strong
I think
emojis.
we talk about this every stream. We bring up Enchanted for no reason, but I love that movie. I love that movie so much. I hope they make a second one.
Yeah, give him some more screen time. I mean, she doesn't end up with him, but he's good looking.
It could be his story of finding. Well, he did.
He
got
found
the
her,
other
and
girl.
then she tossed her phone. Yeah.
Candy Mom says if Aquaman can't be with her, then he can be with Wonder Woman.
Yeah, Aquaman's DC universe, though.
Right.
So.
Yeah.
I don't
But
get
yes,
the Aquaman
Aquaman?
thing.
Mm-hmm.
No, thank you.
Yep,
Yeah.
Aquaman. He's my fave.
Okay, so the next one I'm going to go with
Oh, that's a good
is
one. Star-Lord and Gamora. That was a
What
good one. Just another the Disney.
oh yeah, Star-Lord and Gamora. Yeah. what do you call it? Let's see. I'm gonna go with Woody and Buzz. Another favorite duo of mine. Woody and Buzz.
Oh, nice.
I get it. Woody and Buzz are great, but I
Bo
love
Peep and Woody, killer stuff there.
I love Bo Peep and Woody, and I also love Jesse and Buzz in the third one where he only speaks Spanish. Oh my goodness, that was like the best.
Yeah,
The Latin Buzz? Yes. I live for that.
That was awesome.
Especially because he
was
sounds like one of those guys from the
you know.
novellas. Like he's all like
all Latin lover-ish.
Yes.
Awesome.
He does the little spin around.
I love it.
Yes. He's got the heat.
That's funny.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Pocahontas and Miko.
Pocahontas and Miko. Good one.
Oh, nice.
Because
Oh,
John
yeah,
is just ridiculous.
Yeah. That's a good combination.
I'm running out of hot guys.
Couples and duos. Milo and Kita.
We're gonna look this up real quick.
Okay.
Kelly, we didn't mention is Kristoff and Anna.
Yeah.
I love Kristoff and Anna. I do.
Let's look at
Nice.
this.
It's going fast here.
Yeah, but that duo is more like Kristoff and Sven.
Oh
They
yeah.
got much of a love.
I have to say I liked her with the Hans. I loved Hans. And when he turned evil, it was just like terrible because they were so cute about finishing each other's sandwiches. I love that song. Very disappointing.
Yeah. Scotty finishes my sandwiches all the time. So yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
Let's see what we got here. Kristoff and Sven loved the 80s duo.
Did we say Hercules?
We said Herc and Meg. Oh, Mulan and Mushu.
I'm over here looking up hot Disney characters.
Of course.
Forky and the Trash. I love it.
I'm trapped.
Best duo.
I love that movie.
Oh my goodness.
Seriously, they need to make another Toy Story movie and give us more Duke Kaboom because that Duke Kaboom is just the best.
Love me some Keanu, I'll tell you.
Right?
Yes,
So
absolutely.
would Chip and Dale and Clarice, would that would be a trifecta or something, because he's dating both of them.
Prince Philip from Maleficent was low-key a snack. Not in the movie as much, but like not in the movie with the shorter hair.
You know who was so cute was in that that TV show, the with Snow White and what was that show called?
Yeah, Once Upon a Time.
Oh my goodness, Captain.
Yeah. That was good.
Captain Hook Me Anytime. He was so cute. Oh my gosh. And the Prince, Snow White's Prince.
Yes.
And
I love that show.
You know the actress and the actor that played Snow White and the Prince, they're married in real life.
That is so sweet. I love it. That was so good. And then it kind of like went off the rails when everybody quit doing it, you know? But that was like a go-to. We love that show.
Yeah, it sucked for the Frozen season, and then it was super good right after that. And then the last season was just awful.
Oh, yeah. It was really spiraling into all these different strings and strands of stories and all that. So
yeah.
Oh,
I got surgery and got super bored and finished it.
From the Goofy movie. Yes,
Skip the season, do the next one, skip the last season.
Scrooge and Money. Yes. That's a couple. That's a power
Frozen
couple.
was a little weird.
The Frozen was weird. I was like, why
Yeah,
did
it
they
was
do
a little
this?
weird.
You guys, we didn't mention like the number one couple, Minnie and Mickey.
Yeah, I still have 2 more on my list, so but I don't have them, unfortunately.
Mickey is not a hot male. He does not get the list.
I mean, he is like a favorite couple, though. You know, Mickey and Minnie. I love Mickey and Minnie together. I collect Mickey and Minnie, and I love, like, I am obsessed with anything with Mickey and Minnie kissing. So,
Yeah.
like, if it's a T-shirt or whatever, I have to own it. I have to
That
own
is
it.
cute. That really is
Love
cute.
Mickey
And
Minnie
if you
kissing.
guys think about it, you guys have to pick them as a power couple because if Minnie and Mickey ever broke up, you know everybody would be so heartbroken. They'd be like, no. Like if Mickey
Mickey, I feel like is
Minnie
probably
for,
a little bit of a
Daisy
simp,
or something,
so
like you guys would all be
he's
like, oh my
probably
god.
got a side man's.
Uh-huh.
You're ruining it, Taylor.
Have you not seen the pictures of her and Goofy?
You
God.
is a single dad.
Goofy, you know, if he were human, he would be nasty looking.
Wow.
Like
Okay.
it would be one of those like you grab your kid in closer type of a thing.
Yeah, we never did find out who
Goofy
Max's
in the
mom
new,
was.
like, I love the new animated series. Seriously,
Mm,
Taylor and
Goofy.
I stayed at Walt Disney World Resort the last time she was here, and we were no joke watching that animated series. They have it on the TV.
It was
on
just
channel.
for background noise
just like-
initially, and then we found ourselves like watching it like 3
And
hours
just
later.
busting out laughing. It's so funny. But I will say, Goofy looks messed up.
Oh, he looks so nasty.
Nice.
Yeah. He has had 90 years and hasn't, put a ring on it. Drop him. No,
Well,
thank you.
from what
Here's
I've heard,
him and you're cut. No,
from what
thank
I've
you.
heard, there's an old cartoon that they are married.
Yes, I actually heard that too lately.
Yeah,
that
I've been looking for it.
Yeah,
I've been
Yeah,
trying
like
to
he don't
find
have
it.
a ring.
Walt said they were actually married.
Yeah, well, clearly they're in an open relationship or something because they don't have rings.
And they do live in separate houses.
Yeah,
Even
Oh,
at
very
Toontown.
true.
so they're, out here
Maybe like her
pretending to have a
face.
good marriage
He's got way too
publicly,
many shoes.
but in private, they're separated. Goofy's coming through the back door.
Okay, there's a child present, so let's keep it clean for a moment.
You can't hear it. It's in my ear.
Oh my goodness, that's hilarious.
Oh my gosh.
silly.
Okay, well, I still have 2 more couples, so I'm just going to shout them out. The first one is Belle and the Beast.
Oh, yes.
That's on my list too.
Happy.
That's on my
Yes.
top 2.
The live action version.
Now, I haven't watched
What that
that
means,
one
but I
yet.
don't know
It's
that
Chef Kiss.
Does that mean yummy delicious?
Yes, it's like delicious. Chef Kiss.
Okay.
He is cute.
What's
I
your
know who
next
the
one?
actor is that plays that part. He's pretty decent. I'll give you that.
I almost just cannot stand it though when he sings that song. Oh, that is the worst part of the movie. Oh, please don't. I hate that part.
I think he has pretty
But
eyes,
other
but
than
I
that,
hate his
I really
hair.
liked it.
Yes. And then, of course, my last one.
Like it's cringy, that song. Is it me?
I don't know.
Guess
And
I'm
my
the
last
one
one, my
on
top
that.
one, of course, is going to be Cinderella and Prince Charming. That's the number one.
So,
Hey, he's
Jessica
a
and
dedicated man. You know that had to be expensive to send, the army out to go and find everybody.
To be trying on the shoe and all that.
Yeah.
We just actually watched the animated Cinderella again for you, Allie, because
He's
remember,
not as much a
Taylor-
snack, but like he's
Taylor
all right.
had said she wasn't so sure that
yes, she does. think
about
she
the
does.
animated version. So we rewatched it and we
Uh-huh.
revisited it.
I liked it, but I
Good.
mean, like,
It was really good.
it's cute.
It
I
was
like
fun
it.
to watch again. So Yeah.
Well, hey, oh, and by the way, you guys would be proud of me because I just watched 2 Disney movies a couple weeks ago. One was Beauty and the Beast, which is why I said that. I finally watched it from beginning to end.
Wait,
and the other one was
the animated one or the live action?
the original. No, the cartoon, the original.
Get out.
You're speechless. Yes.
Yes.
I told you I haven't seen a lot of them. So I finally saw that one from beginning to end because I'd seen bits and pieces of it. So I sat down and watched it all. And then I also watched Peter Pan from beginning to end. So I saw 2 movies.
What?
Yes, beginning to end, full sit down, full view, like people always write on your YouTube video. Full watch, full view.
Check out my channel. Oh, anyway, yes.
So what did you think about the
love
movies,
Peter Pan.
Alan?
Beauty and the Beast is good, but it is one of those things, like, if it were real life, that would not be a relationship that would be healthy at all, because there are so many red flags at the beginning. If someone has a temper issue like that, I mean, drop them and run, call the police.
She's hilarious.
And,
I love it.
you know, do you really want to tie the knot on that and get stuck with children and have an abusive partner? I think not. No, thank you.
But it was
So I would have gone with Gaston.
Wow.
At least he's a ladies' man. He was respectful to Belle somewhat. You know, he was gonna make a house for her. I'm going with the Gaston.
And have 12 strapping boys.
Yes. At least he didn't like yell at her or anything. I mean, maybe
Yeah,
he was
he's
a little
so
arrogant, but
self-absorbed
like,
and so into himself that
and
like-
he's a hottie. I mean, in the live action too, I know he's gay, but like,
Right.
So I'm going to say 2 more and then I'm going to hop off because it's almost 8 o'clock. Jessica and Roger Rabbit, and then Timon and
Yes,
Pumbaa.
that was my top one.
Ah, the redhead. Nice. All right. Well, thanks for joining, Christy. I don't know if you're going to be hopping off now, but tell us when you do.
It'll be soon.
Jessica and Roger Rabbit. Yes. Just Jessica is amazing.
Okay, Taylor. So you want to talk about? Let's talk about topics because Nikki was asking me what do I think about the movies. So first of all, Beauty and the Beast, I thought was really a great movie. I really, really loved it. And here, this will tell you how good it was. My husband liked it. He literally wants to watch it again. He liked it that much. So,
wow.
but
my mom's wedding was Beauty and the Beast theme. Her
One
went
of
with my dad. I mean,
Well, let's just say this. My mother, upon meeting him the next day, I call and I say, Mom, what'd you think? She goes, I got one thing to say. Beauty and the Beast. So I was like, but Mom, which one am I?
oh my goodness.
Anyway, but yes, I love Beauty and the Beast. But the live or the animated one, I mean, I was obsessed with it. Matthew was like, I don't know, 3 years old or something when it came out. And he just, you know, loved it. And we had it on VHS and watched it over and over and over. And I mean, every single time I watch it, am I the only one? But I get a little sad when he goes from Beast to the Prince. I kind of miss the Beast. Is that weird?
No, I'm with you on that. It's definitely different. It changes everything. So
Because after he turns into his human self, I don't know about you guys, but it looks like he had some work done on his face and some Botox in his lips. Or I'm just like, whoa.
And he's, I don't know. You
a
don't
little feminine.
Yes, I didn't know how to say it. He's kind of got Farrah Fawcett hair, but you know.
Yeah, I'd be like, hey,
Like, I did not.
we got a
envision
barber
him-
in town.
oh my god.
Yeah, and a fitness center. We're gonna go get you swole.
Okay, so now I'm going to shift to Peter Pan, and this is where Taylor and I are going to get into a topic, I think. What was going on with Tinkerbell's little stank attitude? Like, they had her majorly jealous and vindictive in that movie.
She's always been like that. She's a little fireball.
Girl, no, honey. He is way too big for you. That wouldn't work out.
Oh,
He is way too big for you. 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 He is way too big for you.
You know,
Yeah.
I like, she's so mean. Tinkerbell is kind of mean. I mean, she
Yeah.
really is. She actually literally tries to get Wendy murdered.
Yeah. I mean, if you
And
guys
I
read
think
the
it's a
book,
little funny because everybody, I love Tinkerbell, but not me personally, but everybody loves Tinkerbell. But like, she's a total biatch. Like, she's mean. No, like, she's terrible. She tries to kill Wendy, and then Peter Pan's like, "Oh yeah, it's all good." Like,
Yeah. Yeah,
but
he
I
doesn't
mean,
even
good
trip
for
off
Wendy.
of it.
She went home and got herself a snack. He was fighting for his country come World War II.
There's another one of those.
Might have been.
I mean, if you
like
read,
Peter
World War
Pan
I
too.
forget when it was placed.
if you read the book
It
of
was
Peter
World War
Pan,
II.
she's
I think
really
too.
really mean. Like in the book, she's even worse than in the movie. So
Oh wow.
yeah.
Right. Yeah, she was pretty darn crazy, and I was like, "Dang, this is a kids movie." She's a
She's a little fireball. I mean, she's used to being the only girl in Peter Pan's life. So,
And
when
she's
somebody else
little.
comes creeping in,
She's
know.
little and blonde.
I'm just saying, I would pull a Tinkerbell too.
I mean, I'm not going to say I have
I
a
saw
good
that.
attitude.
I was like,
I'm not going
little
to, fool
and
myself or
blonde.
anybody else here. I'm a little bit terrible, but it's good.
Are you just talking about Taylor, or are you all little and blonde people in general?
Just
curious.
He's talking about me.
Wait.
Just Taylor?
All four. She's 4'11" and full of dynamite. That one.
Yep.
Well,
I'm
that
afraid
was
Adult Whip Dad thinks I'm a little crazy now.
He's crazy.
Jeff was prepared for Taylor's.
I've got spicy
Brutal
comments
honesty?
on everything. I mean, as we've seen on
brutal
here,
honesty.
everything is just extra interesting.
And I'm always sunshine and rainbows. It's all happy. It's all good. It's all.
That's great.
But yeah, Tinkerbell, no. And then have you ever seen the Tinkerbell like little movies or whatever?
I haven't watched them, but I know they're out there. I've seen them.
Kennedy, my daughter Kennedy was obsessed with Tinkerbell, and so she had all the Tinkerbell movies and all the dolls and all that. So we're quite versed in
They
those movies.
initially had pumped out all the dolls and stuff. Like the movie's going to be out in a couple months. And then they kept selling merch and it was awesome. It was super whimsical. Like I love the old like
The
Ronnie
Never
and everything.
Fairies and
And then they were like, yeah, actually we're ditching it. I know that you guys already bought the books, merch, everything. But then they redid it. And also a little thing I was upset about is Tinkerbell didn't have like a high-pitched voice or anything. She wasn't quite what you imagined Tinkerbell would be. Like I was expecting her to sound a little bit like me or something like that. And she kind of just sounded like, you're normally like, whatever, girl. I don't know. I just wasn't feeling it. Terrence, though.
Okay.
One guy fairy
Three in one episode. 3 in 1 episode. Okay.
All right, guys.
I'm
gonna go ahead and head out.
Okay. Night, Christy. Thanks for
Night.
joining. Bye.
See you next week.
And wasn't she the same one that wrote like Ella Enchanted and everything?
Yes, the same writer for Ella Enchanted actually wrote the Tinkerbell book
And they were
series
super good.
and wrote the original movies for that new Tinkerbell series. So
Oh.
we met her and got some things signed by her. She was amazing. So,
Oh, nice.
but yeah, Tinkerbell's a piece of work.
I've actually never seen Once Upon a Time.
Conspires with Hook,
Yeah.
to get revenge. She's
Yeah.
a woman
Proper.
scorned.
Definitely a
And then
spitfire.
like she wasn't getting enough attention, so she was dying or whatever. Like
I definitely see a lot of traits in Taylor in that, Kelly. I'm seeing a lot of similarities there.
That's why I'm not saying. I'm like, is she talking about Tinkerbell or a little blonde girl named Taylor? I'm not sure.
Wait. That's hilarious.
I've actually never
You
seen
watched
Once
Peter
Upon a Time
Pan,
before.
and Beauty and the Beast lately. So what's next on your list?
I have I literally have so many of them that I need to watch. I want to rewatch The Little Mermaid because it's been a long time. I haven't seen that in like 15 plus years. So I want to see that one. I have Frozen downstairs sitting on the table so I can watch that because then I eventually want to see Frozen 2, but I'm not going to watch part 2 until I see part 1.
Yeah.
I have Up. I own a copy of Up. I just got that, but I haven't seen that either.
Oh.
So what else? Oh, Finding
Ken
Dory.
actually just watched Up for the first time, my husband Ken, and it was so cute. I actually fell asleep during it, and he kept watching the whole thing.
Oh,
You know, and then at the end he was like, "That was really good, but it just needs more Ellie," you know. So I thought that was cute. So we'll have to see what you think
talking
about
when he switched it to surf.
and then I have Finding Dory, and you watch that too. I haven't seen that, and a few others.
Wait,
But,
which one have you seen? I'm sorry.
Finding Dory. I have that one. I have seen Finding Nemo, but I haven't watched Finding Dory. So
You know, it's. I mean, it. You know, I put that. You know, I
At the
mean,
end?
watch it, but it's not high on the list.
yeah. I mean, I love Ellen DeGeneres too. I know she did a great job.
Oh yeah, me too.
The voice.
She's amazing.
Yeah. Let me get a little drink here. Okay, so
Have you seen Wall-E yet?
no, and that one is. I don't know if
I didn't like it.
Huh?
I didn't like it.
Yeah. And isn't there like literally like supposed to be no talking during that movie
Like,
or something
Pretty
like that?
much no talking. Yeah.
There's
Huh.
you know. Okay, Matthew went to go see Wall-E before I did, and he called me and was like, "Oh my gosh, it's the best movie." He says, I was crying. I was crying. So I'm like, "Oh my gosh," you know. So when I
It's such a
took
good
my kids
movie.
to go see it, I think my expectations were too high. And I kept, so the whole thing I'm watching, I'm like, when was he crying? But, you know, I was crying.
So I
When was
think
all this
some
crying
people,
happening?
if you've never seen like the movie Hello Dolly, you probably won't get some of the references in the movie.
If I haven't seen
Yeah.
what?
Hello,
Hello,
Dolly.
Dolly. Is that what you said?
Oh, I've seen Hello
Yeah.
Dolly.
Oh no, I haven't seen it.
Mhm.
Yeah, because they reference a lot of that movie in Wall-E. So that, to me, that's the reason why I like it so much, is because I get the references. Like,
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I get that, but I mean, were you bawling at it? I mean, Matthew was
no, I
literally
wasn't crying. I just thought it was a really cute love story.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people really like Wally and Eve as a couple.
You know,
Yeah.
it's my husband Ken's favorite movie. And
Oh.
I mean, it's good,
Yeah, I mean,
but
I
it's
love them
definitely
as a
not my
couple.
top 10. You know,
Not in the top 10.
I'd say I prefer the Finding Dory.
Okay, super. Oh goodness. Okay.
there's
So,
just so
Alan,
many good
have you
movies.
seen
You know what I
Coco
mean?
yet?
That, like, I don't know.
Okay,
No,
so
I don't even own Coco, but I'll either buy it at one point or I'll watch it on like a Netflix or
I
whatever.
love Coco. Taylor and I very much
you?
disagree on this.
I couldn't hear what you were saying because
I know, because the tornado was coming out of her nose.
Yes, I've been sick for 2 months.
I love Coco. I think it's so beautiful. It's exciting. It reminds me of Arizona, you know, of our Catholic faith. I mean, it's very faith oriented. It explains Day of the Dead very well. You know, everybody thinks it's kind of this creepy thing, and it's really not.
No.
I think it's just a beautiful, fun movie, scary at times. Seriously, I think that De La Cruz is the most underrated villain of all time. He tries to kill his what he thinks he's his grandson, and kills his best friend.
Well,
And,
don't give away the movie if she hasn't seen it.
sorry. But you'll love it. You'll love it. It's so good. Or you'll have to let me know if Taylor's right or I'm right, because she cannot stand that movie. But I love it.
Okay, so Mar, just a quick blurb. Mar is asking if I have Disney Plus. So here's the kicker about Disney Plus. My big screen TV that I have downstairs, for whatever reason, is one of the brands that they did not make to be compatible. Sometime this year in 2020, I don't know when, they've put on the internet that it's supposed to be compatible with my TV. So I don't really want to get it until I either get another TV.
Is it a smart TV? Can you screen mirror?
It is, but no. And I've looked on the App Store, and it's only a generic App Store. It does not let me add or do anything like that. So
can you screen mirror from your phone?
I could do it from my phone, but then I can't get it on my big TV. So I don't really want to do it if I can't get it on the TV.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But otherwise, yeah, we definitely want to get it. My husband and I have been talking about how, how it'd be really cool because one of his friends had access to it. And my husband, on their lunch hour, they were watching The Mandalorian, and he totally loved it. So, yeah, we want to get it at some point.
What are we talking about? Oh, Coco. Coco, I found at Snooze Fest. I was kind of just like, my favorite part of it was for Olaf's Frozen Adventure. And I was kind of just sitting there like, dang, this movie is really long. When is it going to be over? I'm kind of hungry now.
I don't even know what to say. I love Coco.
Honestly, like that movie, whenever me and Scotty went to see it in the theater, we brought the kids with us. And we didn't know, we knew that it was going to be about Day of the Dead and everything else. So we knew kind of the premise of what was going to happen, but we weren't prepared for the emotional roller coaster that it took us on.
Yeah.
And so by the time the movie was over, Scotty was full on crying. And this guy doesn't cry much. He's not a big crier. It takes a lot for him to cry. And he was sobbing for a good 5 minutes. Like, people in the theater had already got up and left the theater, and we're still sitting there, and he's trying to compose himself. So, like, that movie is very touching. So I don't know. You probably haven't had people pass away, Taylor, or something. I don't know. But for anybody
a little bit, but like,
you were little. But I just told all my kids they better keep me on the Enfrenda.
But like, I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that movie.
I was just kind of
like when me and Scotty got married, we actually had an ofrenda at our wedding. So we had like pictures of like all of our loved ones that passed away that weren't going to be at the wedding. There, whenever you first walk into the reception hall. So
my cousin did that.
Yeah, it's nice, and it really does. Send this message that you're all connected.
Hello, Cat.
Oh my gosh, I'm tearing up right now.
Hi, Cat.
This cat.
I don't know. It just wasn't my cup of tea, I guess. I like the princess ones a lot. But that's pretty much about it, honestly.
Sure. Yeah.
Have you watched Princess and the Frog, Allie?
No, I have that one. I just bought that one too on Blu-ray, but I haven't seen it yet.
Chef kiss for Naveen. Naveen is a hottie.
Yeah, that was actually on my list too. I love Princess and the Frog. Have you seen it?
Don't get the hate for her. She is hardworking. She does everything on her own. She could have got her restaurant with or without him. Because at the end of the day, she got it because she brought the stinging alligator in. But she's hardworking. She's snippy. She's, self-reliant. Her dad is, an amazing person, whatever. But, everybody's always like, there's not a good, brown character. I'm like, have you seen Princess and the Frog? Did we watch the same movie? Because she's amazing. And in my opinion, she's the best princess. Like, she's the best.
I love Princess Tiana. I mean,
she didn't need a man.
Snow White's my number one, but Tiana
I have my favorite, but technically, like, if we're going like realisticness, Tiana's the person you'd want to be friends with.
And now I missed it, but have you seen that, Allie?
No, she hasn't.
Oh, you have. Oh my goodness.
No, so that's why I was telling Taylor, don't tell me too much because
I know. But I mean, obviously, you know, it's New Orleans themed, which I am obsessed with New Orleans and Mardi Gras and the food and the sounds, and you know, it's just got so much of that flavor in it.
Mm-hmm.
And then Tiana is amazing, and Prince Naveen, do that thing. He is the yummy, delicious prince.
I think he's better than Flynn, honestly.
Yes.
Amen.
Yes.
Amen.
All I have to say is affidanza.
oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, Kat, yes, Charlotte is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Taylor actually collects Charlotte pins.
I love Charlotte. If you have anything Charlotte pins or anything.
She's a little bit Charlotte too.
Wait, now is
I had a friend that was like Charlotte. Oh my gosh.
Is Charlotte from The Princess and the Frog too, or
yeah,
she's her best
she's this
friend.
rich girl, and she's like a good friend and everything. She's she's like a real good supporter. She's got everything. She's obsessed with princesses. She just wants to find a prince and be a housewife essentially, kind of, and have kids and have her happily ever after
and wear a crown.
Yes, she just wants to be a princess at the end of the day. I
And
don't have any Charlotte pins.
Taylor, what pins don't you have?
I'm about to buy the one that just came out. I was thinking about it, and then I was like, yeah, I need it. But actually, I don't have.
We almost bought it yesterday.
Yeah.
That's
we'll have to get.
Which pins don't I have? Now that in total is a good question.
That's funny. Okay, well, we have gone a little over an hour, and my throat is a little bit bothering me here, so I think I want to wrap up a little bit. So I want to give you guys all a chance to go around and talk about what you've got coming up on your channels and stuff like that. So Taylor, since you're next to me here, you can go first.
I'm hoping to do like a what I ate in Disney thing. I've been kind of having some issues, so I haven't been like doing as much as I had wanted to. But yeah, I'm gonna do like a, I guess, dairy-free video of what I ate while I was in Disney World. One of which, yeah, got me gagging over some alcohol, but it's good. Yeah. Okay. That's pretty much about it for right now. We'll see.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I did some retail therapy though, so I guess when I get back to Arizona, I'm gonna be doing that because we've got like
some haul videos.
Nice. Yeah.
We're talking like over $1,000 here, like well over
discounted too.
Yeah. Like,
wow. I know, Kelly. I was telling my husband, I was like, if we ever plan a trip to Florida, I am hooking up with my friend Kelly because I want to go to Cat Connection.
There we go. We did that yesterday.
We took Jeff and his family to Cat Connections, and there were full carts.
Yes,
being out of there. Taylor, actually, you can ship your things even at the character warehouse. If like you go and you buy a bunch of things, you can have them shipped to your home. And what's really cool is they do it by the dollar amount, not by the weight or size.
Oh,
so
wow.
like Taylor had an overflowing cart, this ginormous frozen horse doll thing that was huge, and it cost $12 to ship, like $200 worth of stuff home.
And we're talking the way discounted stuff.
Right, like 15%, 20% of the original cost.
Yeah.
So
wow.
Huge.
Like stuff that was like $2 for a pair of ears, like crazy. But yeah, I just got a whole cart of crap, and I don't even remember what I bought. I was just like, "Oh, that's cute in the bag."
Okay.
She shopped until she blacked out.
Well, when you get home, it'll be like a whole nother surprise as you're unpacking everything.
Exactly.
That's the best part about a Disney trip. Or if you're waiting to hold it all to actually film and you don't film for like a couple months, it's like a whole.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That's funny. All right, Miss Kelly, what about you? What do you have coming up on your channel?
No, I've been filming some of our adventures at Disney, but this week when I have 5 days off, we're going to go over to Epcot with our neighbors and drink and eat around the world. So it'll be nice because there'll be 5 of us. And so if we buy a drink, we can all kind of share it and then, go to the next thing
because we're kind of one of those people, like, we just kind of want it, the pictures.
I just want a taste of it.
And like a bite or two, and then it's like, okay, I'm done now. That's why I'm dragging Dylan tomorrow, because there's so many things I want to eat, and I don't want to eat. So I'm trying to watch my weight. So we're bringing Dylan. I'm going to take some Instagram pictures, film it, take a bite, and then pass it over.
And he's healthy to eat everything.
Yeah.
And,
well, don't
yes, and Cynthia will be here in a couple weeks. So, but I have been having a little bit of trouble with my program that I use to make videos. All of a sudden, Google is not accepting the app that I use. So we've been having a little bit of, family stuff here, and then plus my program's not working, but I'll figure it out.
Oh my gosh, I didn't upload that video. We had some stuff.
So we have. I was trying tonight, so I do have a Valentine ear to do. We're going to be doing stuff around Disney World, and then next week I am in part of a Christmas in February swap that Playdates and Travels.
Yeah.
So I just got a box as big as Taylor delivered to my door from the Collectioneers Club. So I cannot wait to open it.
Boy.
Oh my goodness. So
that'll
be
I can't wait to take it home. That and throwing a couple of Verdunis in my suitcase real quick and out.
Just before the stream started, she was sneaking my Main Street Dooney and Burke, which I've actually only used maybe 2 or 3 times. It's like my special occasion purse. Slinking with my purse.
I'm taking that other one you've got in the hallway that's white. That one will be.
Anyway, that was a big story. But yes, so we have some Disney things. I just got to get my program worked out. But the 28th, I'll be doing that Christmas in July or Christmas in February.
Yeah,
it seems weird. Like, it's a really cool idea, but seems weird. But I get it. So I'm just excited about this ginormous box. That's actually I have our you're sitting on right now.
Which is kind of funny because Jeff was talking about wanting to see our setup yesterday.
Please, no.
And we were like,
you do not want to see my setup.
I mean, as appealing as the, camera and light sitting on top of ornament boxes and stuff is, like.
Are you with me, girls? Are you with me?
Oh, hey, that's what I brought my camera up on for tripods when I'm filming videos. It's like boxes or whatever. So.
Boxes of just random stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. So anyway, just more stuff. And then next week's Spillin the Tea will be on my channel. Is that right?
I have no idea.
Or is it you?
Well,
I think it was supposed to be
is...
Taylor, but we're just going to combine next week.
Okay. Yeah, and we'll talk after this too.
I forget who it's supposed to be.
I don't know.
We'll look at it. I'm not good with calendar. Is it you, Nikki? I have no idea. Do we know?
I think it is. I'm not sure.
It'll be somewhere. It'll be somewhere.
Yeah.
We'll talk. Okay. Well, great, Kelly. Nikki, what about you? What do you have coming up on your channel?
So I just uploaded a new video. I actually went to the Grammy Museum in downtown LA. So they had a whole Amy Winehouse exhibit thing that was there. So I did a video of that. Before that video, I actually uploaded a video on the most comfortable places to sit at in Disneyland Park.
I saw that. I saw that. Yeah.
So I did that one. Also, me and Scotty have collaborated with these 2 other people, good friends of ours, and we actually have a podcast now. And the podcast is called Disney Plus. So it's kind of a play on words for Disney Plus. But you can find it on pretty much any podcast platform. We have it on iTunes and all the other different podcast platforms. But it's a podcast that we do weekly. And what it is that we choose a Disney Plus movie and we watch it, and then we review the movie and let you know like what we thought about it, if we liked it, if we didn't like it. And we also talk about other Disney topics and spill a little tea there too. So if you just go to Disney Podcast, you can check out the podcast. I know we did Treasure Planet already. And we also did The Diary of a Future President, which is the new series that they have on Disney Plus. And then the next week coming up will be Willow. So we'll be reviewing that one. But yeah, we kind of fill you in on like all the stuff that's going on in the Disneyland parks and new events and that kind of stuff as well, so that you're always updated weekly on what's going on. So it's a really cool podcast. We've got a bit of a following there. And my channel is actually changing a little. So I'm going to be doing basically more of the Disney and theme park vlogs now. And I'm going to be doing it from a plus size perspective. And Scotty's channel is going to be mainly food. So he's doing all the food reviews and all the food and stuff on his channel. And everything else is going to be on my channel. So
All right.
He wants to stick to strictly food. So I'm letting him go with it.
Cool. All right, thanks.
I like it though. I like it. I think that's going to really re-energize both your channels and make, you're both great at what you do. So, and you're even
Food videos are my favorite, mainly Disney ones. I don't really watch other ones. But Wonderful World of Food, The Magical Journeys, is my absolute favorite Disney channel out there. Like, nobody tops them, in my opinion. I just think they're amazing. They're super nice. They're great people. And they have honest food reviews. And, like, that's, like, yeah.
So Scotty,
I
think he'll really find
So I think that, he'll be in, like,
I love Nick's filming style. His filming style is great.
YouTubers that are, like, they're basically kind of paid by Disney. So they kind of have to keep their opinions biased because of the fact that they are being paid by Disney. So a lot of the certain Disney YouTubers we know are kind of on the payroll, if you will. So their opinion is always it's good. 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 All the time.
And then Magical Journeys, they'll actually say like, this is not good, or it's too expensive,
too salty, or hey, what is this portion size, or like, whatever. And they'll be like, hey, instead, I like this thing, it's way cheaper, go get this, or like, hey, they've got basically the same thing, but if you go over to Frontierland, it's $6 instead of. That's my favorite thing.
That's the one thing that Scotty said he'll never do, is that he said he'll never be on like Disney's payroll because he wants to always give an honest opinion on what he thinks the food is. So if he doesn't like it, he'll tell you, like, I don't like it. It's not good. It's too salty. It's too this. It's too that. So that's the one thing that I like about it, is that he's not going to be persuaded or.
If anyone's seen my food videos.
For your own entertainment, watch her food review of Galaxy's Edge.
Yeah, it's titled like Worst Food in Disney World, Black Spire Outpost. I'm not kidding. No, sir.
Yeah, I don't eat in Galaxy's Edge anymore because the one thing that I like they took out. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
It was terrible. It was horrible.
The vegan meatloaf or whatever that they had there, I like that one, and they took it out, so I don't go there and eat anymore.
We got some shrimp thing and some questionable chicken beef thing. I don't know what it was, and this veggie mashed.
Nope, that was gross.
It was inedible. It wasn't just not delicious. It was not edible. The texture was weird. It was wet, wet. Like watery wet. It was not good.
Like,
and we're off the stream. I'll tell you what it really tastes like.
Okay.
Yeah.
I do want to jump back really quick to Magic Journeys because I was trying to say that I absolutely love McVee's film style. Like, I love the way he edits his videos. It's so awesome. We've been watching him for a long time.
I mean, honestly, I would say he was one of the like big, like, you know what? I want to do food videos. Like, I want to
started
be
watching him in 2015 when the 60th anniversary was happening, and that's actually when they started.
Yeah.
And even their first videos, I mean, you can see they've come a long way in the editing and everything, and not being so awkward. They were kind of awkward at the beginning, but they were still captivating. So, and it was all about food. So,
and then finding them gave us suggestions to more people, and yeah.
Yeah.
Mark, to answer your question, yes, I will still be doing cooking videos, cooking vlogs. I actually would like to get some like Disney recipes like inside the park and like recreate them. So I would like to do that as well.
I love that. That's on my to-do list too.
Like, can I have all of the recipes?
Yeah,
please?
they do. Yeah. But I've actually filmed a bunch and just haven't made the videos. We'll have to tag each other.
I just stole her ratatouille recipe too.
Yes, I had the ratatouille recipe.
That's awesome.
Okay, well, let me
Let
me just talk about a couple things that are coming up for me so we can wrap up here. So if you didn't catch it, last Saturday, February 15th, was Cinderella's 70th anniversary, and I did a really cool special video for that. I put together my very first collaboration and got a bunch of Cinderella collectors together, and we all shared our Cinderella items so that we had a total of 70 items for the 70th anniversary.
That's cool.
So it was really cool. So that was a great one. And then tomorrow's video is a tag video. It's like some Disney questions, like your favorite things at Disney and this kind of thing. And then next week, which I've already filmed, is finally, because my goal, I originally said the last Saturday of the month is going to be my collection series. So my first video of my collection series is going to be next Saturday, the 29th, whenever next Saturday is. So that'll be coming out too. So
nice.
I love it. I love it. I love seeing people's collections.
Yeah.
Same, me too.
Love it.
A lot of people have said that. I got a lot of good feedback actually on last week's video because I shared quite a bit of things, and everyone's like, "Oh, I love seeing all your stuff." And
I wouldn't even know where to start on my collection.
Video, so it's really nice for me to film that.
Oh yeah.
Okay, well, I think we're gonna wrap up tonight so that we can stay off online real quick afterwards and talk. But thank you so much, everybody, for joining us, and thank you to everybody, all you guys who are able to join us tonight. We really appreciate everybody coming out. Tune in next week. We will have another episode. We're not sure whose channel, so make sure you're following us. We'll know by the time we hang up here, but make sure you're following us on either Spillin the Disney Tea on Instagram or our Facebook page, because we're posting updates there, as well as some of our own personal channel pages. We'll post updates as to when and whose channel and all that kind of thing. So thanks again, everybody. Have a great Friday, great weekend. Good night.
Bye.
Bye.